we human beings always do things with a basic urge. We want to be the most important person on this earth. Another very interesting anecdote he talks about, if you take a man-woman relationship, whenever a man reaches 40, 40 plus or 50, 50 plus, they lose their significance in the family because your children are grown up now. The moment your children are grown up, they are young adults. Even your wife is not giving importance to you. Maybe we have heard this anecdotes in different contexts from many people, but what Logos Agri says in a different context. Because the moment you feel that you are not anymore very important person, you want to do something, again the urge comes up. What do? You know one thing? Many men, when they reach 40 plus, 50 plus, they philander. You know philander? They have extramarital affairs. Not that they want to have that, because by having such extramarital affairs, they feel they gain their importance again. Whereas it does not happen to women. For a woman, when a child is born, she feels very creative, my child, my son, my daughter, whereas men do not feel so. Because when women feel that, they feel creative about it, they feel that they are important because they have their son and daughter. That's why very few women philander when they reach 40 plus or 50 plus. Okay, don't take these things very seriously, though he said it, but there is a basic fact in those jocularly. There's a fact in this funny anecdotes that Agri was talking about. So this urge to be a most important person is the basis for anyone to be creative. Okay, now we have seen the role of art in life. We have seen why people want to be creative. Third, we all want to become filmmakers, screenwriters. For that, do you know the answer for one important question? Who wants you to become filmmakers? You, or your parents, or the society? In fact, nobody is really keen or want you to become a filmmaker. Then why the hell you have to become a filmmaker? Because you want to become a filmmaker. You have this urge to be creative. You have this urge to be the most important person. You have the urge to find the meaning of your life you have this urge to become the most important person. You have this urge to find the meaning of your life by involving yourself in writing and making movies. Now, do you know the answer to the most important question? You should know. Why people go to cinema? Can you see? Unless you know the answer for this, you cannot really make films, because you're not making films for yourself. Maybe there are some people who do make films for themselves, or you may not know who you are making your films. That's also true. All you have the urge, you make the film. Whether the people are going to watch or not, all you want to do is upload it on YouTube so that you become the most important person, which you think that you have become. We are not sure really you have become the most important person. Because today someone to be on the internet is a very easy job. Anyone can be, because there are millions and millions of people are on the internet. When there are very few hundred, then you become the most important person. But still you have this urge. Why do you want to make your film? Okay, before that, answer this question. Why people go to cinema? Do you know? Oh, it's very simple. Many of you would say people go to cinema for sheer entertainment. That's true, very much true. People normally go to movies to be entertained because people go to theater to be in that atmosphere, in the dark room, watch a big story happening on a very big screen with a beautiful sound effects, so that you are taken into a new world where you meet characters and enjoy a new story. But the attendance in cinemas, big movie halls, is being on reduction. Very few, it's not increasing except for very big productions. When James Cameron makes his film, Avatar, now the whole world is waiting for his Avatar 2 because it's going to be made in a particular way. That experience, you will have it only when you watch it on a very big screen. Or Christopher Nolan, he made his Dunkirk very recently. All have seen Dunkirk because it was made on IMAX format, because it's an experience. Of course, basically, watching a movie is experience. Normally, the significance of the art of movie is an art of giving experience to someone. So now to give that experience in a more and more powerful way, people are going to different formats, different technologies. On the other hand, people also watch the same movies in different other formats at home. You watch your movie on mobile, on your monitor, computer monitor, or on your television. You know the size of television now, it's on increase. Now many people have their own small projector. Now there are projectors available at affordable price with a very high resolution. It almost gives you the theater experience if you have a very good sound system. That's going to be on the increase very quickly. But still, cinema halls will survive. They will survive only for big films like Broadway theater. Theater is available. There are plays that run for years in Broadway theater. Even today, it's always full. Or people will go and have that experience of watching a movie on a very big screen during weekends. It's a part of a weekend entertainment. It's a part of a de-stressing process of working Monday to Friday. You do all crazy things on Saturday, Sunday. So watching a movie would become one. But let's not go into that social psychology part of that. But the answer is, in general, people go to cinema for entertainment. Are you sure people go to cinema only for entertainment? No, it is not true. There is one more purpose. People also go to cinema to be moved. What do I mean when I say to be moved? People go to cinema to be moved. What I mean is, in addition to entertainment, they would like to have an emotional impact. Emotion, because cinema is again an emotional art. All filmmakers, at best, what they do is transport emotions through storytelling to the viewers. In fact, one filmmaker very beautifully said, the job of a filmmaker is nothing but transporting emotions. That way, you all guys would like to become the transporters of emotion. So remember, people also go to movies to be moved. You decide what kind of a movie you would like to make. Is there any other purpose people would like to go to movies? Yes, there is one more. People also go to movies to be informed. What is this? To be informed. Yes, in some movies, you come to know of certain facts for the first time. You come to know of certain facts even in a man-woman relationship story. Oh my God, human beings could behave like that if they were forced to do that, if they were put in certain situations. Imagine if someone's young child, teenage son or daughter become a homosexual. They'll be shocked because they have no information before. When they watch a right movie, why people turn to gay or lesbian? Some of them may be more shocked, or some of them may understand they treat their children differently. Not only on this kind of a thing, even about society, science, space, different places. I'm not talking about the stupid, unbearable song picturizations we see in most of our mainstream cinema. The hero and the word hero itself, I find it funny, but still I have to use that word. The lead actor and lead actress, when they fall in love in a small village at Madurai, I do not know what happens. What is that fantasy level? They cut to a song that happens in European bus stands, European mountains covered with snow. Then they cut back to the same Madurai village. This is funny. That is sheer entertainment. That kind of stories. Okay, well, when I go to the story and script writing, why people make such films, there are reasons for that. We'll discuss it at the time of discussing those script format. Finally, I would like to say one thing. Where does a film begin? Do you know? What is its origin point? Actually, the film begins in author's mind. In your mind, when you think of a short film to be made or a long film to be made, first it's born in your mind, whatever its shape. Later, if you're very serious, it slowly evolves, develops into a story, then you write a script. Finally, if you're lucky, you make that into a film. Okay, then finally, where does it end? It's very easy. By sheer logic, if it is born in your mind, the film ends at viewer's mind.